Hey everybody, it's 2022. We're still talking twos. Today we're going to talk about a different set of twos. Last video we talked about having 2 feet and how we use those feet to balance. Today we're talking about 2 other sensory references that we use, and those are the 2 sides of your mouth and the teeth that are in there. Stick around. Alright everybody, we're talking teeth today, and I know the theme is talking twos, and you got more than 2 teeth, I hope. Somebody out there might only have 2 teeth, but when we start talking about teeth and what's going on in your mouth, there's a lot of twos that we can take away from talking about teeth, not just a right and a left. Though, you do have a right side of your teeth and a left side of your teeth. And just like you've got 2 feet that you stand on, a floor that you stand on with your right side and your left side, you can tell if you're on one side of it because of the pressure of your feet on the floor. Your brain will tell you where your head is at in relationship to your body based on the pressure that's on your teeth. So if you've got right and left teeth that don't match up, that's like having a right and a left foot that aren't matching up, which we see quite a bit. So right side of teeth and left side of teeth have to match up. That's one thing that we definitely look at. We've also got top teeth and bottom teeth. We need different things out of your top teeth versus your bottom teeth. So we need top teeth and bottom teeth to match up. And the way that your top teeth and your bottom teeth match up, again, 1, 2, is a direct relationship in how they fit and feel together as to how your head fits on top of your neck. So we're really excited about making sure that your right teeth and your left teeth give you good, even input for stability from the floor, and how your top teeth and bottom teeth, 1, 2, fit together in terms of how your head and neck like to fit together. So I want to kind of talk about both of those things just a little bit. To start with top and bottom teeth, the way that your teeth fit together and the way that they feel when they fit together is kind of called your occlusion or your bite. It's talked about in the dental community and with our PT. So your bite is how your teeth fit together when they occlude or when they touch. And that occlusion or that bite relationship and how it mechanically fits together, how those teeth interlock or don't interlock, and how they feel when they do, are 2 senses that your head or your brain uses to make sure that your head and neck are lined up, both mechanically, how they fit, so your jawbone sits in its socket based on how the teeth fit, and how they feel when they fit tells your body where you're at. Just the same way pressure on your feet tells you, am I on my heels, am I on my toes, am I tipping forward or backwards or right or left, which we talked about in our last video. The pressure of how your teeth fit tells you, top and bottom, where your head is at in relationship to your neck. So for a lot of our people, they may have a good bite, good meaning the teeth fit perfectly together as a dental community would say, but that fit and feel is bad to how your head and neck are related to each other. This isn't necessarily a good thing. We also have people who have bad bites, meaning the teeth maybe don't interlock well or they don't look good for a dentist, but the way that they fit and feel allows that patient to be neutral. So for me as a PT, that's what I'm more important about. It's not whether a bite is good or bad based on a dental visit, but based on, does that bite keep you neutral? So I've got people with good bites and good necks. That's an ideal situation. I've got people with good bites on top of a bad neck. I've got people with bad bites on top of a good neck. I don't mind that. And I've got people with bad bites with a bad neck. And we've got a bad looking bite or a good looking bite that leads to a bad neck position or a body position. That's something that we want to address. And that's when we look at and work with our dental communities. And usually if we have a situation where that's an issue, it's either the pressure on the right side or the left side for touching isn't there. So pressure, that's one thing. Is there pressure on molars that you can feel that is even between the right side and the left side? If it's not, one side doesn't touch, one side touches too much, or they lock funny when they do, that could be an issue that would get you to have to need some kind of intervention so that the way that your teeth fit isn't impacting your neck and the rest of your body. So in that situation, we like to utilize a dental appliance that's made by our dentist that has 2 parts, a right and a left. And this dental piece in the dental community is called the Gelb appliance. We call it an MMOO because it fits over your molars on your mandible. 2 letters, MMOO, love it. And it allows you to put it in your mouth and feel right and left evenly. Okay? There's other things involved in this that we're going to talk to in a little bit. about to. But the other thing that we need to get out of our bite is the ability to move from side to side and feel guidance and support as you shift from side to side, just like we want to use arches in our feet as we shift from side to side. Go back and watch that last video. So those are not your back teeth, your molar teeth that help us figure out that we're there, right and left, but they're your front canine teeth. And they help you figure out when you shift your jaw from one side to the other, where you're moving. So the ability to shift and feel teeth on one side the same as the other, right and left, is a big deal. And integrated in this dental appliance that's got the two sides, usually there's a little ramp to help you feel right and left side. When you go to the right, you feel the right. When you go to the left, you feel the left. For some people, we don't, if that's a bigger deal and the guidance from the front is necessary, we use a different appliance that's got a full cover that fits over all the teeth, has a little bigger ramp in front that helps us regulate right and left for shifting and for movement. So it gives us more input, more sense of when I go to the right and the left, I've got right and left. You're still going to feel molars, there's still going to be even contact. It's a one-piece activity, it's still a good appliance, but it's a different one. But those are the two that we use for two things. Stability from molars, right and left even, and guidance for shifting from canines. So two things, stability and guidance, molars and canines. Right, left, top, bottom. Those are the twos that we really want to get to talk about with your teeth. Now there's one more thing about these appliances are good for, and having right, left, and guidance is good for, and those are muscles inside your head that are called pterygoid muscles that help you with that shifting from side to side. And those pterygoid muscles, there's two of them on each side. There's a medial and a lateral, and a medial and a lateral pterygoid on each side, help you move your jaw from side to side, and help stabilize and move your head from side to side. So they're great muscles for reducing headaches and head tension and improving expansion of the middle of your head for palates and for sinus cavities. And when we don't have that side to side, those things start to become compressed and tight. We can get headaches here, we can get compressive forces and collapsing and narrowness in your palate in the middle of your head if we don't have right and left even back and forth movement. So we have those two sides. So if you're not doing well with feet side to side, right? We got right foot, left foot, and we're doing all this goodness for shifting, and that's helpful for where am I at on planet Earth. Maybe your head needs to know where it's at in relationship to your neck better through either figuring out how your own teeth feel, or with help from a dental friend or another appliance to help you regulate stability, one, guidance from side to side, two, so that your right and left and your top and bottom all make sense. That's the takeaway for today. There's lots of twos, even though we've got more than two teeth, I hope. There's lots of twos that we got to think about when we're looking at your teeth. So hopefully that was helpful. If you have questions, leave me a comment down below. If you want to look at the other video about feet, it'll be linked somewhere. Look at that. I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks so much. Bye.